Mm.
Hi there, guys. Welcome to Outdoors, Brews, and Barbecue. This is Carlos, your host. In today's episode, of course, like usual, a little bit of beers here, a little bit of the outdoors, and hopefully, if we're not too tipsy by the end, some barbecue.
Always got to be tipsy in the end.
We'll see.
If not, it's not a memorable show.
You're right. Like usual. My co-host.
What up,
Hi.
Pyro?
What's
up, my peoples?
But in today's episode, we do got two new guests that haven't been on any of our episodes.
Mm-hmm. Can't wait to.
And from
meet
what I'm
these new people.
understanding, some of them are...
Some lightweights.
Yeah. They're
They're
newcomers.
Some lightweights.
but they're new to the
Yeah.
beer game here. They really haven't tried too many beers. So we're gonna see what they think today. But let them introduce themselves. To my left,
Daniela, how are you?
Daniela.
Ooh.
All right, and over to my right,
The other Carlos.
the other.
Hey, look, I
Carlos.
love that. The other
The other.
The other Carlos.
lowercase Carlos.
Little C.
Little C. All right, guys, let's go for the first beer of the day before we go to the outdoor section of this podcast.
Love it. Right into it. Let's go. Let's
Um,
go. I've been waiting all day.
Let's
Since
see
last
here.
night.
The first beer is called the Irish Curse. To give you the summary of the Irish Curse, it is a Irish style red ale, ranging it at a 5.5% APV, a true pub style Irish red ale made with malted barley from Ireland. This refreshing Irish red ale is a malty and almost too easy to crush.
Too easy to crush.
What does that mean?
Just grab it in your hands. Just
Just
rush
grab
it.
It did win a best Florida beer award though back in 2020. They have
okay.
apparently it has an award called the Bronze Showless
Okay.
Award
Okay.
in 2020. So let's go ahead and pour it in some cups. Let's see what you guys think.
Just give me the can.
I know you didn't have to say that twice, bro.
Actually,
Grab one of the
yeah.
cans from the cooler. I'm gonna pour this cup here, and we're gonna keep it right next to one of these cans so we can see the color.
I have high expectations for it if it won an award.
Oh, well, if you're
Well,
not much of a beer drinker
you're not
and you
much
have
of a
high
beer
expectations,
drinker-
that's a different story.
It's gonna be a little difficult because
Really?
your taste buds may not be familiar with this style of beer.
My only knowledge of beer is the Mexican beer that you see at parties.
Corona.
Corona.
Coronas.
No.
Dos Equis.
Piss.
Dos Equis.
That's piss right there.
Pacifico.
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 No, I heard of el mal Pacifico. No, I don't know what the hell Pacifico beer is.
Pacifico. It's it's a Mexican beer.
It's a Mexican beer?
That's all I can tell you.
All right. Well, I'll let you guys taste first. That way we don't leave this mic on mute. Go ahead and take a sip of it. You want to kind of flavor what you get as you take it in. And then after you swallow, breathe out. And
Did
see,
we get our producer a cup?
we can definitely get our producer a cup. You're
Come
right.
on,
You're right.
You gotta let
He's
them
been tasting lately as
I
we've
know,
been
right?
going as we've been going through these beers.
Those people who listen to the podcast,
Yeah.
you already know. Sometimes you hear us, Chen needs one. Chen needs one.
Yeah.
Exactly. People want to see him.
So as I'm pouring him here, his
But he has
Cup.
to handle the boards.
oh shit!
Don't
What'd you
drop
do?
any. Down.
I just baptized my leg, and I haven't even started drinking. At least it wasn't that big of a piss.
Doitashimashite.
All right. Seeing as my
Kanpai.
co-host here speaks a bit of Japanese and
A bit.
a
I
bit
only understood the ganbai part. That's it.
in case, just in case, but carajo contigo. Yeah. I don't know what the hell gumbai means. It might be a candy. It might be an insult.
Like cheers.
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 Bueno, then cheers.
Uh-huh.
Salud.
Salud. Kampai.
Yep, not bad for an Irish.
Yeah, that's actually
Mhm.
pretty smooth.
Really
Very
smooth.
smooth.
Very smooth.
It's got a very smooth afterkick.
I'm like
I like
interested in the
this.
smell. I
What do
don't
you
know.
smell?
What does it smell like for you?
It smells like beer.
well,
Oh,
yes.
Whoa.
We would hope so.
Yeah, but it's not a bad smell. Does that make sense? I can't be
Well,
descriptive about it.
Like, what does it have? Like, does it have some type of,
Is
like,
it floral?
maltiness,
Is it
floral?
malty? Is it
The reason I'm interested is because the smell does not match the taste.
Ah.
You get me?
We had this
Typically,
conversation earlier. About
there's very
Yeah. So
there's very few beers I've had that I can say the smell and the taste have been very close to
Yeah.
one another.
yeah. I didn't
Yeah.
expect the taste.
There's been that occasional beer here and there where it just smells like a dirty sock. but it tastes delicious.
No, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some smells
Yeah.
like, you know,
It
hot
goes down
garbage,
super
but
smooth.
That's what it is. It goes down smooth.
Mm-hmm.
this is definitely like a
It doesn't have like a lot of gas.
A
from what it
newcomer's
feels
beer.
like.
Right. It doesn't have like it's not
a lot of
gassy.
carbonation.
And the carbonation on here is really low.
Mm-hmm.
If you had to pair it with a dish though that you like to have, and you think that this beer would go great with that dish, what dish would that be?
God. Whenever I think of drinking beer, I always think about getting like a hangover burger.
Ooh,
Like, I love
okay.
eating, I love burgers, and like I don't know, I just love that hangover
Damn,
burger
a
is my
hangover
go-to.
burger. I like that.
Is that legit the name of the place?
No, I'm just
Well, I was just thinking about like the actual dish, like the food.
Okay, so just a burger.
Mm-hmm.
In
messy
fact,
ass
you're
burger.
hungover, but you're having a burger. So you named it the hangover burger.
There
Got
you
it,
go,
got it,
exactly.
got it.
The best cure.
Well, they say
Got
that
it.
greasy food is good for hangovers, no?
Or you just have the greasy food before you start the drinking.
Yeah.
Oh.
If you know
Okay,
how to start
tips.
right.
I got it. I got you.
You got to put a
See, my fair warning every time someone comes before the show, have something hearty before you come in.
have
Yeah.
some food.
At least an hour before too.
I agree.
No, I think if I had to choose like a dish that I compare this with, that I think it would just go smooth with, is like any sort of appetizer dish.
Okay.
You know, whether it's
Calamari.
fried
Ooh.
calamaris,
Yeah, definitely like
deep fried shrimp.
Mm.
I can go for maybe chopped up sausage,
this. Like it says, it's definitely like pub food.
Yeah,
Like you could definitely have this at a pub. Like the
cheese fries,
ooh,
Cheese
yes.
bacon covered cheese fries.
Okay.
Alright.
You gotta add the bacon. Don't
Right?
forget
Gotta
that.
add the bacon.
Don't
Can't
forget
leave
What
the
I think
bacon.
I need the bacon.
Bacon covered cheese fries.
I don't know. For me, beer will always remind me of my people. So I imagine eating tacos with the beer.
I mean, yeah, I can have this beer with tacos. Why
I
not?
imagine them. I love. They're called tacos de lengua, so they're beef tongue tacos. So I imagine eating tacos with this beer.
No, I don't know how I feel about that. I think there's ya le pasaron demasiado lengua. Before
Everyone
I got
says
to it,
that.
I don't.
You gotta try it first. You gotta try it. It's a texture thing.
It's a texture thing.
It's a texture thing.
I'm gonna
definitely.
feel like I'm having snake. Very rubberish.
It all
Yeah.
goes all smooth at least. It goes down all smooth.
But you know what? You know, cooked well, snake not too bad.
Nah, sure.
You touching it?
Well.
I don't know. Oh, that's right.
I felt like I was, having a thick rubber band just chewed between my molars.
I
I don't know. Believe it or not, beef tongue is really soft. Like
Yo, I
Yeah.
love
Mhm.
beef.
it's soft.
Dominicano we eat that shit all day.
Okay.
Trust me. I'll bring them next time.
Konbanwa.
Yeah.
So what are your
What are your from a 1 to
think-
5? Or you haven't told me what you were paired up with.
hold on, what was that,
I
Chen?
said the
said
hangover
the
burger.
A hangover burger.
Yeah.
All right.
Chen, you giving it a 5?
3.5.
3.5.
3.5. Now he
Okay.
put the point.
Okay. 3.5. All right.
You know, I always stare at him. I gave it a
Okay.
3.5. Not too
3.5.
bad.
Not bad. I can land it around that same
Daniela?
ballpark. So it's by quarters. So
Okay.
it can go as low as 0.25
Okay.
or it can go as high as 5.0.
Okay. So as a newbie, I actually want to say I'll give it like a 4.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
4 because
You really enjoy it.
yeah, it exceeded my expectations, but I think that I
Ooh,
could definitely
exceeded
find better beer.
expectations.
Yes, exceeded expectations.
I'm going to see how she's going to react to the
Okay.
next one because the next one's
Yeah.
going to be the porter. So
Oh, I love me
Detailed.
some porters.
Y'all need to explain that to
Oh,
me.
we will. We will go.
The terminology's all new.
so remember, this one's the Irish style red ale.
Mhm.
Okay.
Your Corona is your typical lager.
Okay.
Mhm.
Then.
All
I
right.
know that word.
So you got that part down.
Yeah, yeah.
Lager.
A porter is going to look to you like coffee.
Mhm.
Ooh,
Oh.
I like
It's deeper,
this.
richer,
It's
like
thicker.
your
Kind of
Guinness.
like a Guinness, right? Yeah.
Kinda like a Guinness.
my
I
go-
like
my
this.
go-to.
And see,
Okay.
I'm a Guinness man.
I love
Normally, I
Guinness.
start off. I go somewhere. I get the New York starter.
Same.
I get myself a shot of Jameson and a Guinness.
Okay. I like Jameson.
What? Ooh.
I like Jameson.
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
Huh?
I like this
I'm
one.
sure we can get Bernard to have a shot at Jameson too.
Oh my goodness.
I'd like to drink
That
with
would be
Bert.
great.
That's on my list.
Oh man. While y'all finish up that cup, let me go into the accessory of the
Oh, hold
evening.
on. You jumped. You didn't give us your.
Oh, you didn't. I didn't give you this right. I
No,
didn't give you my
your
rating.
evaluation. I didn't give.
No one here is getting ready
skipped
except for
me.
Chen.
Yeah, you skip.
And
You skip
there's
lowercase
three
Carlos.
of us.
Like
Lowercase Carlos, uppercase Carlos, and Hyro. Let's start off on the far right. What would you give this beer, Carlos?
A 3.25.
3.25.
3.25.
Yeah, just cause like I like it. I like that it goes down smooth, but I don't like that the taste isn't really punchy. Like it's just smooth. It just goes down smooth, so it doesn't
It's
have that much of
simple.
a taste. Yeah, it's very simple. Like you can drink this with any kind of drink or any kind of food, and it goes well with any food. But because of that, it also has like barely any taste.
Would you say that you would have this in the fridge just to like grab just like after a day of work?
This would be for someone that
Something just-
like let's say I know that they don't like beer. I'll be like, just have this. Like, you know.
Fair. I like that. I like that. All right.
I wish I can say the same words with some individuals I know. And they look at that color, that density, and they're like, nope, not having that. Like,
What?
quit being
try
such a
it,
chicken
come
shit.
on.
Try it out.
Yeah.
No.
Quit being un sapingo.
Exactly. Now, what would you give it, Hyro?
I give it a 3.5. I'm with Chen.
3.5?
You know, not too bad. You know, it's very smooth. I asked that question because for me, like I would have this in the fridge. It's just like I get home, just want to grab something out of the fridge I can take down really quick.
Yeah.
You know,
Did you sense the toasted notes in it at all?
toasty notes.
Like that toast aftertaste?
I can taste it now. Like now that I drank the whole cup,
Mhm.
I can taste it like on the side. But like that was
I
good to see it.
finished the cup and now I taste it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
after I had the whole cup.
But after like that's the thing. Like when I first drank it, I was just like it goes on smooth, but it's like I don't really taste much. With
I can
it.
see the
Mhm.
toasty. I did kind of. I feel it. Like it's not big, but it's
Mhm.
like it's that bland. I feel like it's the bland feeling you get when you're drinking it.
Okay. Oh, man. I think
All right,
I'm going to give it a 375.
375. Okay.
I'm going to give it a 375, and I'm going to go with a 375 because I feel like it is not bad for it being a Irish-style red ale. It has a nice color tone to it. The taste is smooth, and it has a smooth afterkick. There's been some other Irish red ales that I've had that the aftertaste hasn't been that smooth, and then it just stays there lingering.
Mm.
You know, you're ready for the next drink, but that taste is still floating around. So I'm gonna give it a 375 out of 5.
And we just got corrected from the chat. Guinness is not a porter.
It's a stout.
Which you know, but it's still we're talking about dark beers.
We're talking about dark beers.
It's within the range.
So then, what's the difference between stout and porter?
Ooh.
Sorry, I hate to throw in that hard question, but gotta know.
It's in the way it is made, right?
Okay.
And we can go off record deeper into that
Okay.
if you want to know how they're different.
Damn, now I feel like we should have gotten a stout and a porter just to, like have together.
Yeah, just have them side by side so she can see the difference. Yeah, that would have made sense. The next one though is a robust porter that we're about to go to. It's by a brewery called Heretic, and the name of the beer
Heretic.
Heretic. I keep on
I
killing
told
that
you
name,
yesterday. I told you
It's a
yesterday.
hard
bro.
word.
It's
a hard word.
It's too late for me, bro. My brain cells.
Too late. Too late. for me.
My brain cells
Late,
are
save
70%
yourself.
shut down. The 30% that's remaining is just a drink. But the name of the beer itself is called Shallow Grave.
Okay.
But before we go into that beer, I am going to bring up a camping accessory that I found one day on the little Amazon truck of
Yeah.
the day type sale event. And I've already played around with this thing. And
Looks pretty dope. It's been sitting next to me the whole time.
it's been sitting here in the middle of the sofa the entire time.
Oh.
I'm going to bring it over here in front of the camera. It looks remotely simple as I just put it like this, closed in front of the camera. But what this is actually a solar panel rechargeable 2000 milliamp light string that reaches 18 feet in length. So you can leave the little solar panel hanging off the side of the palm tree. And you can tie 18 feet of string worth of lights. And I'm going to pull the lights out so you can see it in front of the camera.
Wow.
All right. If I find the end of this rope. All right.
Those people who listen to us on the podcast, you should watch us live.
So watch us live.
Support us on YouTube as well. See some of the things that we
So
talk about.
This
But
would
it's
be the
okay.
string,
Sometimes you're in the car, you just want to hear us. I love it.
and then you can
One of
actually,
those.
it's got a little flashlight on the top, so you can go off with a standard light. Or you can click again, and now you have a whole light strip.
Ooh.
Okay. I like this.
Ranging up
Ooh.
to
Nice.
100 lumens per each little light bulb.
Wow.
Now,
I don't know how it looks like screen for y'all, but that shit look crazy.
It
that
is.
looks
Like,
crazy.
I feel like
on
we're
the
gonna be
camera.
trippy.
abducted in 3
All right,
seconds.
and then
We're in a little
now I
rave.
just amped it up a little bit.
Lights,
and then
hey,
I
whose
amped
hand
it
is
up
that
a
on
little
my
bit,
lap?
A little bit even more. Yeah. But if I was to go ahead and stretch this across the sofa,
Okay.
Okay, so there's lights across
Look,
the
the lights
screen.
are all off, and now
Okay,
like look at
cool.
this. I'll
you
grab
can
that.
continue
I'm gonna grab it.
unrolling that way.
Wow.
Whoa. Okay.
And we can literally almost light up this entire room.
Yo, we can definitely have a nice little party anywhere.
Yeah.
With
I
this.
agree.
And that thing goes up to 18 feet in length, and the end of it has a little hook on it, so you can actually loop it around a pole or loop it around a tree branch, and then you hang the other end, which has the solar panel, onto another branch on the other side.
Which I thought was really cool. I saw that this little solar panel sonar.
Okay.
So-
It's sonar.
Right now, it's at its maximum brightness, and at this brightness, it'll probably give you about 4 hours, 4.5 hours of light time.
That's awesome.
Wait, how
After
do you
dark?
switch the brightness on this?
There's a button. There's 2 buttons in the middle center, all around the edge.
Oh, I see it.
All around the
On your right
edge.
arm.
One of them has power, and the other one is battery level for the 4 little lights on the top. It tells you how much battery's left.
Have you been able to use this
Oh,
yet?
okay.
Like,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there, you just turned it off.
Ow, that's
So-
just one light.
That's the one light. So right here, you're at minimum.
That's not bad actually,
Yeah,
even
it's
with the
not.
minimum.
So at minimum,
Look at
it's
that.
not bad, and at minimum, you can get 6.5 to 8 hours,
Okay.
right? Depending on where the battery
Ooh.
was when you started. And
Okay,
then
so that's the
medium
3
and then
sides.
high.
Okay, one light, low,
Right.
medium, high.
Yep. So for it being a small little accessory, it's this diameter. I would say is probably about 4.5 inches in diameter, so it fits in your backpack
Okay.
perfectly fine.
Okay.
And when you turn these lights off, where the hell is the button? There we go.
All right. Important question. How much is
So when I got it on the Amazon Treasure Truck, I got it for 25.
Okay.
Okay.
I looked it up earlier, and it goes for 49.
Ooh,
Still
so
not-
for
still
20,
not
that's a good
expensive.
deal.
I
for
got
like
it. I
solar.
got it for 50% off when I got this.
Mm.
Damn.
So when I saw it, I was like, "Oh, I can use that. I'll figure out where to put it away, but I can use that."
Hey, that's small. You can
Huh?
put it anywhere. You can leave it in your car if something happens.
So
I don't know how many times I've had to work on my car. Need some
Exactly,
type
bro.
of track lighting that'll help instead of me just holding a flashlight in my mouth.
Exactly. Just put it in your mouth.
Oh my God. Jesus.
Oh, but the
Y'all
light,
need Jesus.
the light itself is called the Luci Solar String Lights. It is made by a company called M Powered.
Power.
M Powered. All right. So the Luci string lights, and it has a little solar panel on top. All right. Not a bad accessory to have.
I agree with
Cool.
chat right now.
Awesome.
It's still hurricane season. We all need one.
Yeah.
You right. That light go out. You got the little lights. Doesn't mean you don't need flashlights.
That's true.
I always get yelled at when I buy a new flashlight. Why the hell you buy another flashlight for?
But look, I got track lighting.
It's like one. There's always space for another one.
That's true.
It's
All
true.
right.
When I see
got
the
lights all over.
I think of when I go camping with my family,
Mhm.
and usually like it gets really dark, especially when you're in the Everglades.
Yeah. And all you see is the 2 little raccoon eyeballs.
Yeah, yeah, it's scary
Yeah.
as hell. So that's actually really useful.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
It's-
that.
I mean, and like Harold said, if he's working on a car or whatever, you can put these on
Yeah.
top of the hood.
I didn't even think about that.
No, I'm talking about
If
like
you're
inside the
outside,
car.
you're outside in the yard and you're grilling, and it's
Yeah.
the sun's beginning to set.
That's perfect. You
You
between
bring
some
it
trees,
out, you start setting it up, so that all you gotta do is just press the button when it starts getting too dark.
or just saying you have some people over. I like this just because you can definitely hang these up
You
really
can-
quick and
To decorate the house.
He's
some
just
people's-
nice little
some people's
festive, like-
backyard.
The backyard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also USB rechargeable. It also has a USB-A port in case you want to recharge your phone or recharge another
Yepa.
accessory.
That's nice.
So it has multi-purpose, but I would preserve that battery more for the lights than I would to recharge a device.
Yeah. it'll be like a last ditch effort. You don't have anything else.
Like,
You really
for those
keep
of you
that
out there who have an iPhone, let's say suppose you have an iPhone,
iPhone and Android.
whatever cell phone
whatever.
you have, but let's suppose I'm gonna go based off what I know of an iPhone 13 Pro. Battery capacity is about 3,200. That battery of that light's 2,000, so it'll probably only give you about an 82-83% charge if you're at 0.
Yeah, if you really need to charge that much, and because you're
Supposing
just
that
trying to
you're
send
not,
like quick calls or it's an emergency, if you know how to take care of your battery and not
Right.
just drain it
supposing
there and
you're
like
not there sitting comiendo mierda, or
Watching videos.
translate
Mhm.
literal translation, eating shit, going on social media, wasting the very little charge you're getting from that external battery. But moving on to Shallow Grave. I'm gonna finish what I have here in a cup.
I'm basically done on what they
All right.
can. I'm ready for the next.
Took me forever.
Welcome to the
finish
alcoholic.
Yo,
Damn.
I'm here like done already.
Yo, I still got here.
Yeah, but I gotta.
No, yeah, you got your
Jesus
own
Christ.
personal cup.
Yeah.
That's why he gets a whole can.
Damn.
All right.
I gotta
So-
learn to drink like Hyro.
Oh no. Want to keep your liver? No. All right.
All right.
Foot's
So
down. Let's grab that porter.
Yeah.
the Irish curse definitely develops head if you pour it too quick. All right.
Which actually
For
is not.
those-
It's not a bad thing. Actually, most of the time to have some head. Not in
Hey,
that way. Not in
for
that
y'all
way.
dirty-minded
Not in that
individuals out
way.
there,
I
the
wasn't
head
gonna
is
say
the
anything.
foam that develops on top of the beer.
Sometimes it helps to take out some of the carbonation just because it's too
Okay.
much and it makes you start burping all over the place. Sometimes
Right.
if you pour it quickly, which is actually okay to do sometimes depending on the beer you're pouring,
Okay.
it actually brings out the carbonation. You let it settle down, then you drink it. You're good.
Yeah.
Look at that. Ooh,
Okay.
look at that heretic.
I'm intrigued by the name. Shallow Grave.
Shallow grave.
Okay.
So are we.
Yeah. It's if I found this beer at a Publix, I think I definitely would buy it to try it.
It's all right. It's a first.
Pásame esa
It's a
lata.
first time here for all of us. There's
Yeah.
another one in the cooler.
Okay.
There's another one in the cooler. I'm just putting one in front of the camera. All right. So, Shallow Grave Porter is a dark as night, a perfect for a cool evening. This big dark ale with a complex and rich chocolate and caramel malt character, followed by a touch of warmth. So let's see here what we
Touch
got.
of warmth.
Yeah.
Damn. A
The
shallow grape
description.
touch of warmth.
Yo, it's definitely got
Okay.
some head coming out of the can.
Cool.
I already
So-
hear it.
Yeah, I think we are.
Woohoo!
I think we are. I just lick it right off my palm. That's all right. Chen's like,
It gave me some sticky fingers.
Stick your fingers. Ay. Chocolatico.
Get this mic out of my mouth.
Just put it in your mouth.
All this talk about head.
Yo. Oh, thank you.
Oh, we should have pre-warned you, girl. This ain't no G-rated podcast.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. We're all over 21.
It's okay. It's
Huh?
all right.
Wow, this one is really dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Possible, yeah. Chen, yours is coming your way.
Thank you.
Let's see here what we got. How was your can at?
Oh, I already got my can.
There we go, your can?
He
That's
was the
right.
first one to open it.
Yeah.
He was
them
ready.
barras.
I was already there.
Let me open up the second can. Because
I'll pour some for Chen.
if I hand this to Chen, he's going to look at me like, what?
Chen's gonna get. My bad.
Drinks getting him.
Chen's gonna get some backwash. That's because I was mixing
Some
backwash. I like that. You get some backwash and you see some Chen, just call it Ben.
There you go.
The Ben Chen backwash?
The 1-2 combo. Bench.
1-2 combo.
The benchen.
Ben Chen.
Actually smells pretty good.
From the description, I would imagine it's sweet, but
Wow.
Definitely
it,
not.
but it's not, isn't it? I
it
figured.
really has a nice smell to it.
I figured.
It
It
does.
does. It actually smells good.
I wonder if it
Yeah.
smells better in a cup than in a can, but I smelled it straight out of the can. I am also going to taste it straight out of the can
Wow.
Okay.
because cans do tend to give you a different after flavor.
This is true.
A slight touch of aluminum
Mhm.
Yeah.
that you get from
Aluminium.
Aluminium.
Okay.
Aluminium.
When you're drinking from a can.
Aluminium.
That sounds like you're doing a tongue twister.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
We already got the first.
It tastes like food.
Tastes like food.
I don't know how to
Bro,
explain
this
it.
tastes like soy sauce.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
What?
say. It tastes like food, like soy sauce.
Yeah.
Soy sauce.
Yes, 100%.
It tastes like soy sauce.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can
I
taste
don't
like
know.
the chocolate, like a dark chocolate. I can taste it.
It's more like a dark chocolate.
Yeah. I
Like
can
when you
taste
really
that.
drink beer, I think
All right,
in
bro,
your case,
we'll-
since
we'll
like
call
you're
it-
tasting
we'll call
these
it
new
soy
flavors,
chocolate.
Soy chocolate.
that's the closest for you.
Soy chocolate. A Spanish beer.
I want to say soy chocolate though.
Soy chocolate.
That's what
Okay.
I'm tasting.
That's what you're tasting?
Okay.
That's what I'm tasting.
I guess
And
you taste like the little bitter, like
the
what,
aftertaste tastes like dark chocolate. I will admit because I feel it at the like top of my mouth. If that makes sense.
okay, makes perfect
So-
sense.
I like the aftertaste.
Yeah. That's where you taste
Okay.
the
The
chocolate.
aftertaste is interesting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
It's actually pretty smooth.
No, bro. I think this
Really
is like,
smooth.
This is a
Yes.
super smooth porter.
Yes, extremely smooth.
This is smooth for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because I've had other porters.
You're not
This
making the
isn't-
face. You're like,
trust me, you'll be on here a couple of times. You'll taste different, and then you'll be like, "Oh, okay."
I feel like I
I
taste
get it.
more the malt character than I do the chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's just me.
I've never had malt, so
Malta.
no.
You've never had Malta?
I've never had
you know, I've actually
Damn.
never had that either.
What?
Yeah.
Mira, es todo ni
shit,
Malta.
bro. What's going on
Chen,
here?
have you had Malta?
Damn.
Like that. Yep, Chen has had Malta. He just went to like, look at the skin, bro. Look at the skin.
Damn. We're gonna be- oh, bro. Oh,
Get them some
what would you pair this up with?
Ooh,
Meat. If I think of
Yeah.
soy sauce, I think of meat.
blackened fish,
Some
Okay.
combination fried rice.
Right.
fried rice. What the fuck was that? ¿Qué vaina fue eso?
Say it one more time. I didn't capture it.
Combination fried rice. Oh.
I feel like it's just like a Spanish lady working at a Chinese restaurant right now. The way you said that.
That's what it was.
With some steamed dumpling.
It's fried rice.
Combination fried rice with some steamed dumpling.
Combo number 5.
When my uncle
Or is it
came-
Mambo number 5?
Mambo number
Mambo.
5. When my
No,
uncle
it's combo number 5. Apparently, the way you said
No, he said mambo.
No, but I was making fun of it. Said combo.
Oh. Mira, when my uncle came to New York for the first time, all he knew how to order from the Chinese restaurant was a fried rice special fried rice. So when he would call, all he would say is, hello, special fried rice, please. And that's it. That's the people knew him as the special fried rice guy. That's all he knew in
No.
English.
Special fried rice.
That's it.
Gracias.
That's it. He was the special fried rice guy.
I don't know, man. I think it's very smooth. It has a very
Mm.
smooth taste at the end of it. So I think that that whole warmth bullshit that they told you there at the end, it does have that malt sweetness.
Yes.
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 I mean,
Um,
it's sweet. I've never had malt, but it
You
tastes
never
sweet.
had malt.
When I heard sweetness, I was like, yes.
Yeah, it's not like super sweet, but it's like that feeling of sweet. Like
okay.
that's the thing about beers. It's like
Maybe
not like it's sweet,
maybe
but
they're
it's like
referring
the
to
feeling
Yeah.
of it.
maybe they're referring to after you have a full pint, that your body's heating
Well, we'll
up a
see
little
about that.
bit. Your body's heating up a
Sounds
little
like a
bit, and it's got a
challenge.
little warmth to it. But
You know?
I don't see what they mean by the warmth of it. But I do definitely feel the light malt sweetness at the end. It does have a little bit of caramel
That's what I was
and
gonna
that
ask.
chocolate.
Yes.
I don't taste the caramel.
It's more in the aftertaste than it is in the actual beer.
Because I was
So-
about to ask him, like, I know they said something about caramel, but I smell it maybe, but I personally don't taste
Okay,
it.
it's all right.
To me, it kind of
I don't
smells like
know.
a Guinness.
I also,
So
Nah,
but
Guinness
it's not-
smells a little
nah,
different.
Oh, a little
Guinness
bit
smells
stronger.
different. This is a whole different beer,
Mm.
but there is a different flavor to it from the can. So, Hyro, I don't know, man. You're drinking
Pass
from
me
the
a
can.
cup. Pass me a cup.
Put some in there, let it breathe a few seconds, and then taste it. See if you see any difference between that can and that cup.
Do you prefer the can taste or cup?
That really depends on the beer. I think you should always be able to taste a beer in both phases, both in a cup and in a can,
Okay.
because even when you taste it from a bottle, so if you get a beer in a glass bottle, it tastes different,
Yeah.
right? And if you get a beer off of draft served into a cup,
Mm-hmm. Different.
it's
Different.
going to taste completely different because one, it's already been poured into the cup and it has already sat there for at least 30 seconds before it even made it to you, unless you're actually sitting at the bar and you see the guy serving it and he just turns around and gives it to you.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Typically, if you're sitting at a table at a restaurant, they're going to serve that thing. They're going to put it on a tray there, and it's going to be a good 3
Minute.
minutes before it makes it to you.
I love that little graphic going on right now. I'm
Oh,
Mexican. I love just for you, Daniela. Just for you.
No.
I know. I'm ashamed to all my alcoholic Mexican people.
But you've had tequila.
Sorry, Dad. Yeah.
Coño.
Okay,
Por lo
okay.
menos.
I've had
'Cause
tequila.
that right there is
I've had mezcal.
okay.
Okay.
I've had
Okay.
mezcal. I haven't tried the one with the little worm.
Did you send the link to your dad? Is your dad watching?
Ooh.
No.
No.
I don't think he.
Well, when you get home, ask
Actually-
him if he's ever tasted, because what I did taste when I went to Mexico,
Mhm.
all right, because the typical beer that you were referring to at the beginning is a Corona, right?
Yeah.
The Corona Lager apparently also has different beers called Corona Category 2, Categoría 2,
Okay.
and Corona Categoría 1, which is Category 1
You're like,
in
whatever.
Mexico. But they don't. They're made over there and they stay over there. They're not imported to the U.S.
Okay.
So they're not available here.
Next time you go over, you gotta taste them.
I gotta go on a beer taste testing.
You have to.
Trip.
Mm-hmm.
You have to come back here and
I
then
also-
tell us about it.
I also
let you know.
am gonna admit that I got fucked up off of Modelo Negro
Really?
over there.
Oh.
And I was like, really, like over there.
Over
Like,
there.
Let's be
It
is
specific.
not-
Yeah.
It is not the same
No aquí.
at all.
Latino.
It is not the same at all. It actually
They
tastes
have-
better.
They have things called huacaimas. I think that's what they're called.
Mm.
And over there, like, my people are alcoholics. So the beer, instead of the
Okay.
little bottles, huacaimas is like a liter bottle. It's this big, like, Negra Modelo bottle.
I feel like
people
that would be
buy.
like the
That's just
Old English.
that's just normal drinking for me.
Well, over here, people, it's like, whoa.
That's breakfast.
But over there, that's how they have the beers.
Oh, it's
No
probably like our
huacaimas.
32-inch crowler that we brought from a couple of breweries.
Yeah, I was like, I'll drink it myself, but I gotta share.
No. And if you order a michelada, which is like
And a
this
michelada.
Mexican drink,
I've heard that
they're
one.
not small. They're made of like 2 beers. I ordered one for myself, and bro, I got wasted on like a third of that.
Hey,
Hey, it's always good.
don't worry, you're only halfway there. We got 4 beers today.
Oh.
So,
There's 2 more beers to go.
Have mercy.
I'll let Hyro read the description of the next one because
you want me to
I,
read it? They'll pass it.
I first of all, he chose this beer. I'm gonna give this shit to him, and it took me a good few seconds to figure out what movie this shit was from when I heard the name because I was like,
Oh, you just want to read that one?
in the back of my head, I was like, bro, where have I heard this shit before? I know I've heard this somewhere.
Wait, so you don't even you don't want to bring out the can first, or you just want to leave it just like let me read it first?
We can bring the can out, sure. I'm gonna finish this
Actually,
thing.
you know
out
what?
of
You
my
know,
cup.
Yeah.
I'm gonna read it as you bring out the can.
All right, let's bring out the can.
I'm not gonna name it because that'll give it away right away. But enjoy this crystal clear West Coast styled DIPA.
Double
Compliments.
Okay.
Double
DIPA
there.
stands for double
DIPA.
IPA.
Compliments of blank, because I'm not gonna say it. Dry hop additions of raku and haldao blanc impart flavors of sweet apricot, white grape with fragrant aromas of elderflower. This limited edit of double IPA finishes in classic knee-deep fashion and refreshingly
Ooh.
day blank as Andy Fresh No Mercy. What the?
No mercy.
Andy Fresh.
You're struggling.
No, this literally says Andy.
Bro, this is literally off the back of the can.
Well, you know what? I get where it's trying to come from, because once we say this, if you guys can see it, this says Captain Insano. Those
I know
who know,
for a fact that there are people in that chat that have seen the movie we're referring to.
if you have seen Waterboy, you know Captain Insano.
Yeah.
I don't know the movie.
Oh,
Isn't
see?
that part
This-
of that's isn't that a scene from the movie? I don't remember. That is
Yes,
a scene from the movie.
that is a scene
That
from the
is
movie.
a scene from the movie.
Bobby Boucher. I like Captain Insano. Captain Insano. It wanted me to say that like Captain Andy Fresh No Mercy.
What type
That's
of
what I'm supposed to
movie?
say.
What type of movie is it?
It's a comedy.
It's a comedy
Adam
by
Sandler.
Adam Sandler
Oh.
where he has anger management issues that he discovers. But
He lives
all
in the bayou.
He lives
Out in the bayou. So
his
away from everything.
Okay.
his mom's version of a dog is a full grown gator.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
You would think they're from Florida.
Okay. Yeah, I was about to
You
say.
And his mama was always holding him back from him, doing or going to public schools or going
Mhm.
out where there's other people because they dangerous. Right?
She was extra protective.
extra
Okay.
protective.
I feel like
And-
she was a little bit Latina, but
Nah, bro, she went overboard past Latina. However, here's your can because I know you need one of these.
oh hell yeah.
Oh. I feel like I might as well give you this can and 2 cups, and you split it between those 2 over there. All right. But Captain Insano
burp.
was supposedly a wrestling character in the movie that
Okay.
Waterboy would look at.
Waterboy.
And who was it that he called? He called
Captain Insano.
No, when he called, who picked up the phone? Who was the person that was talking to him on the phone?
It was Captain Insano who was talking. It was the in the scene. He's calling in during a wrestling event, and Captain Insano thinks he's a 10-year-old boy. He tells him his age. He's like, "What the?"
Because in the scene where he's calling in, he's like in his low 20s.
Yes.
Oh Jesus!
But the way he was talking as he was on the phone.
And I spilled some, and there goes life.
Nice. Baptize
Oh, yeah.
yourself too.
You got to go potty?
Look, we're all baptizing each other.
I haven't done that yet.
Ay, Dios mío, no. No water sports, okay? No water,
No water
sports.
sports?
That is
Oh, we
it.
got Puerto Rican Thunder in the chat. Rodrigo's there laughing his ass off to what we've been chatting about.
Rodrigo.
Yep. Rodrigo is a Rodrigo that you haven't met,
Oh.
but used to work with us in the past.
Oh, okay.
And has tasted a good portion. He loves IPAs.
Oh, okay.
So this one would be, you need a cup. Estoy aquí hablando mierda. I haven't even served you yet.
I'm waiting.
You're
waiting.
Yeah, it's
Haven't
strong. It
even-
smells strong.
It smells double IPAs always IPAs in
Yeah,
general
IPAs
smell
are
strong.
Yeah.
Why is it called double IPA? Like, what makes it
It's
double?
processed twice.
Oh,
It's got
okay. Okay, yeah.
Twice the IPAs.
Twice.
Twice the dipper.
Got it.
Well, actually,
Ipa.
twice the IPA.
Ipa
To
Twice
make
the
it
IPA.
dipper.
Ipa
To make it a dipper.
Okay.
There's tippa and there's quippa.
What?
There's quadruple IPAs.
Oh, hell no.
There's triple IPAs, double IPAs, and single IPAs.
Oh, bro, I thought you were just kidding.
No.
You're like this quip one. I'm like, this is Harry Potter or something, Quidditch or something.
No, there's definitely
Hit him with a Patronus.
and what I've learned is that as you go up the ladder into the IPA family, when you go double, triple, quadruple, the higher you go, the smoother they taste.
Mm-hmm. But
So it's
they're
not about
they
how
are
strong.
stronger.
Oh.
They are
That's
stronger.
They are
what I was
stronger.
They are definitely stronger in
They get
alcohol
smoother. You're like,
levels.
oh, and like that, and
The
you're like, I
taste-
can keep drinking this. You're like, boom.
No.
Yeah.
Got
The
it.
taste
Yeah.
may get smoother, but the alcohol
Just in the
percentage-
show, we start with the weakest to the strongest.
Got it. So
if
one
it's a
quick.
third, that means it's higher than the previous.
This means that this beer you're having now is already stronger alcohol-wise than the darker one you just tasted
It
before.
attacked my nose. That's for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
I
Captain
got-
Insano.
I got a little.
Captain Insano went,
I gotta watch the movie immediately after
Yes,
this.
you
I
do. Oh my gosh,
and
please do.
especially after the episode,
Please
it'll
do.
make it even more entertaining
Oh
for
yeah.
Perfect.
Whoa.
you. Gatorade.
Water, H2O.
There's so many jokes I don't get. I hate it.
Water boy. Water boy. Ah. We definitely come from different.
When was the movie
There-
released?
Oh
Is
shit!
it actually
Damn.
that old?
Damn.
Y'all mentioned
Damn, I
generations.
think it
I'm
was like 2000,
2001?
2000,
Okay, it's not-
2001.
it's
Could
not
be
even that old.
1999 too.
Bro, there's no way.
Hold
I
on,
watched
look
Hold
that
on.
up.
I'm
Hold
about
on.
to find
We are
out.
looking up this information because right now I do not remember, but it could be between freaking 1999.
1998, bro.
Damn.
98. See that? Oh,
Damn.
I wasn't even thought of.
I was in high school.
1998.
Your boy was in high
Dude,
school.
I was in diapers, yo.
Bro, I was in 8th grade.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Your boy was already in high school. So I was
Yo,
like, hmm.
my parents didn't even know each other. That's how far back it is.
For real?
Yeah.
Yeah. 1998, man.
Mm. We didn't score the previous beer.
Oh damn! Yeah, we just
Damn.
skipped it.
We just
Sorry.
skipped the scoring?
Yeah,
I know Chen threw a 4 out before.
It was
Thank
pretty
you
good.
for remembering.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
All right, Daniela, what would you score the previous beer, which was the
The soy sauce beer.
soy sauce?
the soy. The soy.
The porter.
The soy chocolate.
It was
porter.
the shallow grave porter.
So I'm not gonna lie. The first one I did like until like I finished it and I realized, yeah, like he said, it was pretty bland. The porter on the other hand was really strong. So at first it tasted like soy sauce. I didn't like that, but the more I drank it, the more I let it sit
It's
in
all
my
right.
mouth.
Don't feel bad.
Yeah,
We had another friend of ours in
One
here,
more?
Yeah.
and he was relating the beer to Expo
Let me
markers.
finish. I got it though.
All right. So when he told me Expo markers, he ruined my evening. because
Expo.
I kept on tasting
Oh,
the
I
stupid
remember
Expo
that.
marker in the beer. No.
No, this one definitely soy sauce, but no, I don't think it was that bad. But I'm gonna give it a 3.
Okay.
Yeah. Because at the end, I ended
Okay.
up liking that dark chocolate aftertaste.
3's not bad.
Definitely.
Three's
3
not
is
bad.
drinkable.
Yeah.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Chen already gave the 4. I already said that. Lowercase Carlos.
I would.
I'm sorry.
He looked at me. He was just like
Lowercase.
lowercase.
I'll say very sad. A very like nice deep
Um,
R&B voice for you.
Yeah, I love R&B. Yeah.
Hey,
Yes.
same.
Definitely. I'd probably say also a 4. I liked it a lot.
Okay.
I thought it was pretty enjoyable. I like the aftertaste. Even though it was like a dark beer, I feel like a lot of people see the darkness and they're like, whoa, you know. But it was very it was sweet. Like it did have like that sweet taste, but you could also taste the chocolate, and chocolate is not like sweet, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So you can taste kind of both, and that made it more enjoyable for me. Like, you know, the taste when you have it in your mouth, and then the aftertaste, it's 2 different tastes, and definitely would have it with honestly with probably any kind of like food that I can think of.
Nah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, anything I could just pass me one.
Yeah,
No,
just be like, let me just grab this one real quick.
It
Shallow
adds a little-
grave, let's go.
It adds a little soy
Okay.
taste for me.
A little soy taste. Well, truthfully, my parents, my mom like cooks her meat whenever she does decide to cook.
Mhm.
She'll mix it with soy sauce. So
That's a fantastic idea.
Okay.
yeah, and then
I
she
have a
puts like all her
can.
other stuff.
Now I'm
Have a
not scared because
can.
now like when you say that, it's like I wonder how would it taste like if you
Yeah,
had this
that's
with
what I'm
something that's, like
saying.
mixed up. They're like,
Yeah, that's why I'm like, to me, it was a good taste.
ah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's a great idea. I have a can left in the cooler.
Sorry.
You're gonna
And-
cook.
I'm literally gonna pour it into a Ziploc bag with some meat.
Okay. Yeah.
At least 48, 72 hours before I cook it.
That's how we do al pastor. Like whenever
Oh,
you make
al
al
pastor?
pastor, you put beer in it. You put
Yeah.
the light color beer, so like Corona, I'm guessing lagers.
Uh-huh.
You
Yeah.
cook it with it, and it gives it the flavor. So.
Yeah.
Talking about
I've
like
seen that.
Kennedy and the beer can chicken.
Yo, I also want to try that out.
You haven't had beer can chicken?
I haven't had
I
beer.
thought
And if I have had
I've
it,
done beer can chicken.
Interesting.
and if I have
And I
had
hate
it,
cooking. I can't cook. I hate
and if I have had it, I don't remember. But I can tell you that is going to be an interesting equation. Now, how would that be with a red ale?
How about you?
Beer
try
can
it out?
chicken. In
Beer can chicken with a
I
red
feel
ale.
like we would have to make it slightly different so that you can really taste the red ale.
Yep.
Because the rest is just to give you like the
It's a good experiment.
Well,
like the hoppiness, like well, not the hops.
so now
The
we
third beer
like-
got to you.
No, their beer got to you.
No.
so relating back to the first beer. Remember we said the first beer was 5.5% APV.
Okay.
All right. The second one you had, which was Shallow Grave, is a 7% APV.
Ooh. Okay.
The one you're tasting now, which is the double IPA, bounced up to an 8% APV.
Mhm.
Okay.
All
Jumping
right,
in numbers.
So we're just checking in these
I love it
numbers,
for both
just
of
so
y'all.
y'all be aware that we're going up the
I
ladder.
love you reading the
Got
can.
it.
I have to.
I love when people start reading the can. You know what's up.
And
my
then
Like, hold
there
on.
is one beer left for the episode this evening, which is going to jump up.
This one I jumped up and down once we
Hold on.
pointed this out.
11%.
I wanna point out Puerto Rican Thunder's comment about a mommy APA and a daddy APA.
IPA.
Damn,
IPA.
Really?
APA.
It's getting to her. It's getting to
It's
her.
like
Mommy
wrestling. They
IPA.
have like an APA. Like so, I was like,
Ne-
wait, what? You watch wrestling?
Yo, so what is it when the
With a mommy
okay,
IPA
so
and a
if
daddy.
the mommy and the daddy make a double IPA, then what's the triple?
What's a triple?
It's called a threesome.
No. Whoa. That was too much.
It means mommy and daddy had someone else in for a little spice. Welcome to our
Oh,
show.
man.
Whoa. Whoa.
How you feeling over there, Carlos?
Carlos
I
feels
feel
great.
great, bro. Honestly,
Carlos
like
feels great.
I don't feel like I feel I don't feel tipsy at all.
No,
like
no,
just yet, I'm definitely not there yet. But
very well balanced.
Yeah,
You're good.
having, yeah.
You're
This
not
song-
drinking whole bottle cans like.
No, I definitely. I would be done.
Goddamn, Hyro.
How
You're
you
making-
feeling?
No, I'm good.
You good? You feeling it? You feeling
I'm
it?
feeling it, but
Good.
but I'm
Alright.
good for now.
Good. See,
I really
learning the
hope-
ramp up.
I really hope that the one that we chose for the closeout
Oh,
has a sweet aftertaste to it.
now we can't forget grading this one.
Oh yeah.
You got us on the last one. We
So
forgot.
Captain Insano
Thank you,
Dou-
Daniela,
double
for being
IPA.
amazing.
Got you.
at 8% APV.
Ooh.
All right.
Okay, so I'm gonna throw it to Carlos, not you, Carlos, the other Carlos.
Little Carlos.
lowercase,
Lowercase
Get it right,
Carlos.
lowercase.
So on this one, what is your thoughts?
So for a rating, right, I would definitely say like 3. I don't like
Okay.
it. Like it doesn't taste bad at all, but to me, it tastes like any other IPA I've had at any other like brewery I've gone to. And
So it doesn't give you anything different.
yeah,
anything-
exactly. It doesn't.
okay.
It doesn't like make me just like whoa, like I need to get this again. No, like I feel like I go to any IP, like any bar, any brewery in I can go to like Lincoln Brewery or any other brewery, and I feel like
I've
I've
been here for that show.
yeah. Oh man. Or even like the Strange Beast Brewery. Like I've had like their beers, and like it literally tastes the same, even though this is, you said double IPA.
That's a double.
So like to me, that's
A
why
dipper.
that's why I had to grab the can and read it, because I'm like, man, this tastes like oddly like similar to all the other IPAs. IPA might not be my thing, which is probably why I'm like whatever.
The one thing
about
I
it.
would say you try is try to find the triple IPA.
Hmm.
Taste a
Thirst
triple
trap.
IPA so that you can
Thirst
see
trap.
how they are so different from one
It's one of
another.
my favorites.
Yeah.
But Tourist Trap is a Belgian style.
But that's
triple.
right.
So Tourist Trap wouldn't be the.
I just said
the
triple. I was
beer
like
that-
triple.
I love Tourist Trap. Don't get me wrong; it's a great beer for a triple
I forget.
Belgian style beer. But what you want to look for is a triple IPA, so you can see how much less you taste the hoppiness
Mm.
in a triple versus a double versus a single. The single one is like
So-
when
yeah.
I'm drinking some burnt plastic. Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Tell me about
Just say it. Just say it.
Say it. Say it.
Just say it. You want to
Now
say
I'm
it.
trying to think of.
Oh, you put that.
Yeah, it does have a stronger taste. It,
It
does. It
definitely
does.
does
It
have a
does have a.
I mean, if you really want to go for one that has a really strong taste to it, go to Funky Buddha and get yourself a hop gun.
I still haven't gone there, and I want to. That's the one in Woodwood.
No, Funky Buddha's
No,
up north.
further north.
Okay.
Further north. It's out of, I believe it's in Fort Lauderdale.
Got you. Okay.
But you can get hop gun at Total Wine.
Mhm.
Occasionally they have hop gun at Publix. All right, but
Yes.
that's a
Yes.
single IPA, and that thing is very, very hoppy.
Mm.
Okay.
It's very happy to see you.
What do you mean by what do you mean by hoppy?
Hops.
The hops
yeah.
that are used to make the
Taste.
beer give it a higher bitterness level.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got you.
So it makes it better.
Okay. Got you.
Whereas if this, you feel this bitter now, considering it's a double, but I can guarantee you that if you go for a single, it's probably going to be even more bitter than that.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it refines the taste, I'm guessing, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Apparently, Chen's making everyone dizzy.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
That's it.
I think
From chat. Chen, make him spin.
no.
Yo, bro.
Everyone in the podcast right now, the screen's going crazy. I'm telling you, watch this on YouTube or on Twitch.
It's more fun.
Oh, look, he came out on the camera for the first time. Look at that. He's that chillax today. He's leaning back. He's having a beer. Yeah.
Oh, Chen already gave this a 4.
Okay.
Okay.
Chen threw a 4.
Mm,
I'm gonna give it about a 3.25.
Mm,
Not bad. No, I enjoy it.
okay.
I am on the same, like, it didn't give me anything too crazy. I was just excited more because the can said Captain Insano on it.
Honestly,
That
the
is-
drawing, yeah.
That's what had me more than anything. But
That's what caught your eye.
exactly.
I get that. I think I agree with you with the can art. I think that gives it extra points. I'm gonna give it a 3.75
Ooh.
because although it's bitter, I enjoy the bitterness.
Okay.
The only thing
know
I
what?
didn't like.
She like
You're
the
learning.
one-
You know, a lot of
Yeah,
people when they start drinking, it's like, they're meant to be bitter, but
I'm learning. I'm
you're
learning.
learn that, like,
I
oh,
know.
bitter's not bad.
The only thing I didn't enjoy too much, bro, the smell was so like
Oh yeah.
strong.
I
It
told you
attacked you.
It attacked my nostrils.
she needs a fluffernutter, Uncle Fluffernutter.
He needs an Uncle Fluffer.
What is that?
What is?
Oh no, it's a
That
great beer.
is a
It got a high
great-
rating from us.
It is a great beer.
Smells dank as hell.
It smells very. It doesn't smell appealing, but it tastes awesome. It was.
Yes.
It was great.
Like a great bitterness, but it was like
Okay.
I mean, and it was
Damn, we
like
gotta wait a-
as dark as that can.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh, no
Okay.
way. You would, okay. I wouldn't
Yeah.
think that.
Yeah.
And they don't sell them in cans, so you have to
gotta
buy
go-
a crowler.
Okay.
So we came over here with a 32 ounce
Hallelujah.
can, and yes, it's from a brewery called Unbranded. It is in
Yes.
Hialeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd go.
That
if
was
it,
a fun.
I'd go if it wasn't in Hialeah.
Ooh, I feel.
See,
See,
Porata agrees with you.
Someone
I had
else-
to.
someone
I had
else-
to like be like, no, trust me. Come with me.
the
I don't know.
other than that beer, the other reason I would go back over there for sure is because of their brisket loaded nachos.
That good?
The food is good.
The
Food is good.
food
They do
was legit.
Sounds like a good
I'm a
date
wrestling
idea.
fan,
Yeah.
and they have wrestling events every first Saturday of the month.
Oh.
It's really big. Like they have this
Really?
like warehouse, and they actually have like a wrestling. I like that's a good.
My next Saturday
good guy
off, I'll pass by.
You pass by.
Oh, 100%. Yes, it sounds great.
It is a good time.
Okay.
Occasionally they have like dog events, puppy events.
Yes.
They have,
Aw.
they have
Actually,
a-
when we were there. There was actually
there was a whole
for
French bulldog
yeah.
event going on. There was
That's
Yeah.
nice.
40,000 French bulldogs all over the place.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
It was like, oh my god! Like there were so many dogs. I was just like, I would hug.
Some of them were cute. Some of them looked like they came out of the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Hey, you know what? They all
It'd
need
be
love,
like
and they're
that.
all
They
beautiful.
all
be
still
like
get the
that.
same love though.
But they're fugly.
But it was like a
yes,
beautiful-
that's
They're
exactly
cute
what
fugly.
they were fugly.
But I
Alright.
want to pet them.
Yeah.
The fugly ones are the cute ones, though.
They were beef fugly.
But it was all over the place. Like this was an event for it was great. But yeah, they do a lot of little events.
Okay.
It's a nice little,
Okay.
we need to go. I'm trying to get this fool to
I'd be
Jay
down.
Wakefield
Yeah.
one
All
day.
right.
One day.
So you gave it a 375?
Yeah, 375.
You gave it a 3 1/4?
Yeah.
You gave it a what?
3 1/4 too.
3 1/4 also?
Yeah.
And Chen gave it a 4.
Actually, give it a 3.
Oh yeah, I did give it a 3. You're right.
You
I
gave
give it a 3.
You gave it a 3
Yeah.
flat.
Yeah.
I was like,
because
wait,
to me
hold
it was
on.
like yeah.
I was like,
It hit him already.
I liked
I
it.
got the can.
I liked it enough that I would rebuy it, and not just because of the name.
oh, I
But
would like it is not a bad beer. It's definitely one I would keep.
I can also definitely consider using
It's an
this
after work beer.
for seasoning
Okay,
of
that's what I was going to ask.
seasoning
Mhm.
beer as well.
Yeah.
For an 8% double IPA, I'm gonna give it a 375.
Okay.
I'm
Mm.
gonna give it a
okay.
375 because I've had other double IPAs out there that I've liked a lot more, but this one was not bad. So I'm gonna stick to the 375.
Good score. Yeah.
No?
Good score.
Definitely out of the can, it tastes different.
You
Yeah.
ruined all the scores,
Yeah.
Daniela. I'm
So,
sorry. No, I'm
you-
kidding.
You sense that slight tin aluminum touch
Yeah.
to the flavor?
See the tinge, like I like that a bit. That's why I like
Yeah.
drinking them out of the can or the
It
bottle.
has a
or-
different taste, so you can feel more of the hops for sure
Yes.
out of the can.
Do
And
you feel like you smell the hops more out of the can than you do out of the cup?
I mean, let me do a take.
Don't cut your nose
me,
down.
double, triple take there.
Don't cut your nose down.
Let me.
No.
Yeah. Okay, I can spell that. You
Hey,
can
look,
definitely
this is PG, okay? Calm it down.
Hey.
Just put it in your mouth.
Then it turns into R right away.
I'm going to hear that all the time when I get out of here.
It's a song, trust me.
It's a song.
I'm looking
It's-
for
Whoa.
what's it
Oh
called?
no!
No. We'll send it
Hold
to
on,
you
hold on.
later.
I'll send
Yo,
that
we'll
to
send it to you later.
You
I
don't
got
want to have
you.
that song go off. Trust me.
Me growing up,
As soon as you pass
me
the first
growing up in middle
20
school,
second line.
that was the song we listened to on the radio.
all right.
all
as
right.
Soon as put it this way, there is not an edited version on Apple Music.
There's not an edited version?
There is not an edited version.
But in Florida, we had a edited version to
Okay.
play it on the Ocnell. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if there's an edited version on Spotify. I don't know if there's an edited version anywhere else. I can tell you that when I looked it up.
Now I'm gonna send you real quick.
Do it right now. Do it right now.
No.
Don't forget.
All right,
Yeah,
guys.
just-
I'm ready for. I don't know, man. I don't think I'm gonna finish this double IPA, but I'm fortunate.
It's okay. My cup
Damn,
is.
I have to rate it so high.
Hey, no. It's we're mixing a bunch of drinks. This is it gonna happen. It gonna happen.
I love the art. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Like I'd buy this just for the art, but I feel like if I just randomly like if I had a bunch of IPAs and I had to like go like this and like just grab one, like close my eyes, I feel like they would all taste the same. At least like the single IPAs
Mm-hmm.
from what I've had.
I can agree to that. I can agree with you on that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's move here to the last beer.
Aw.
Already. Damn, already.
This one did not come in a can.
Okay.
This one came in a
Oh.
bottle.
I really like the album art. I mean
Album
the.
art.
Album art.
Okay, she listened to a
I
song.
meant the beer.
She meant the
Art.
bottle art.
The bottle art.
It's all right. I got you. I know what you meant.
Thank you.
Great herb.
The album art.
Never liked.
Look at that.
sing
Ugh.
With a.
We saw this. Okay, so this is starting off because everyone's going in there like pumpkin craze,
guys
pumpkin
yeah.
lattes, pumpkin everything.
Yep.
So
Yeah, bro. I already started
tasted.
seeing people come in with pumpkin lattes into work today. I was like, bro, we not even in September yet. Slow
we're
y'all,
st- we're-
slow your roll.
we got to start it because we do it every Wednesday. Even though tomorrow is September, we gotta look at that. I got my foot there. You got. So we had to we had to start it off because we're not gonna be on next week.
No.
I'm gonna be in the middle of
No.
nowhere.
Oh, okay. I like that.
We're on vacay.
I like that.
This is my last day of vacay, but
I'll be in the middle of the Casa Carajo.
I like that.
No.
What is caipirinha? Never liked.
Caip-
that is this Brazilian drink that they make with lime,
Okay.
azúcar, and
They
other
use
things
like
like the mashed.
sugar cane,
Oh, I like
Yeah.
that.
Lime.
Okay.
and then they use a specific
Alcohol. I forgot the name.
I don't know. I don't remember. if
Elizabeth
it's-
was that's what Elizabeth made on our previous show with our elders
Oh.
that were here.
The elders.
Hey, they're the elders. They've been around.
The golden trio.
Wow, the golden tree.
The golden trio.
Wow.
Yo, pass me my bottle. I'm not getting no Becky, pass me the bottle.
I like the color right off the
Yeah.
bat as I'm pouring the beer out.
Ooh, that does look nice.
the
Does
color
look like a
is
pumpkin.
really nice.
Ooh, I love the smell of this.
The
Wow.
smells that good?
Yes, very pumpkiny. I love
Oh,
pumpkin.
100%. Pumpkin pie. That's what I'm thinking of right now.
Also, this has a skull on it, so be aware, because this is what 10.
This is 10% ABV.
Did you even read the description?
I haven't even read the description.
Oh,
so I
you
just
read the
started pouring.
description. You
We were just
skipped
talking
it.
about-
I
Jumped the
skipped.
gun.
I went straight to the pouring, bro.
Don't forget for Chen.
I'm making my way there.
The greatest meme ever
Oh,
is
wow,
popping
yeah.
up soon.
Cachaça?
Oh, that meme is the best meme we've had in a long time.
Bertner?
Bertner.
Batman. The man, the legend.
I think it was Zeke who made it, right?
I think. Yeah, it might have been Zeke. Oh, it's not playing.
Cachaça. Or cachaça.
Cachaça is what they call the liquor or the alcohol that they pour into
Oh, okay.
into the caipirinha.
Okay. I'd be down to try that.
Look, the meme's frozen. After trying to give him.
If it would have been frozen at the last part of the meme, it would have been better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one.
Right
that
there.
one.
Yeah.
All right, so cheers, everyone.
All right, let's
All
see
right,
what we got
so-
for this pumpkin.
We're gonna try this pumpkin. This is for pumpkin season for all of y'all. We might actually have more pumpkin coming around in other shows.
we may
just
potentially
a
just be
surprise little
having
bit
a
of, like-
pumpkin beer across all the episodes from now through.
If people want to feel fall that way, we're
Through
gonna
October.
make you feel some way.
um,
Tell you
And
which
the
one's
most-
good, which ones
Yeah.
are bad.
this one is
But
called
just
the-
one, not a whole show of them, because your boy can't do a whole show.
Yeah, no, I can't do 4 pumpkin beers straight.
Pumpkin's nice and all, but not that much.
I get sick by the fourth one.
So in today's episode, we're gonna have the Greater Pumpkin.
Mhm.
Let's compare this to the pumpkin beer we had last week from Kentucky
Love your face.
Brewing.
It's really good.
You like-
I've never had
Um,
something like this.
You've never
Yeah.
had something like that?
No, it has like such a different. Well, I mean, go ahead and like read, because like, I'm like we're like spoiling
You
it.
jumped the
No,
gun.
it's all right. It's all right. This one specifically is made by Heavy Seas Beer Co. In the most worthy pumpkin patches, and during the silence of the midnight hour, the Greater Pumpkin raises
Ooh.
up and pairs with a rich, deep, burnished orange color. So let's see here what we got. This one is some aromas
Wait.
of bourbon, cinnamon,
Okay.
ginger, and allspice, and a glove of linger.
Wait, what are you trying?
Read this last section here, bro. In the middle. I'm already lit.
Bitch, I'm just reading from the beginning.
Already lit.
Read the whole shit if you
You're
like.
getting the high road version
You're getting the high road version.
and the most worthy of pumpkin patches.
Okay.
During the
Aye.
silence of the
Oh.
midnight hour,
I like that.
the Greater Pumpkin raises up and pours a rich, deep, and burnished orange color. Heady aromas of bourbon, cinnamon, ginger, allspice, and clove
I'm getting some Charlie
lingers
Brown vibes.
seductively over the thick white head of the
Aye.
tremendous brew.
Oh my god,
Oh wait,
tremendous.
It's
Thick
love
white head
at
of a
first sip
tremendous brew.
as a full malty body dominated by British crystal malt,
Dominated.
brown sugar and pumpkin. Slowly washes
Domination
over
of
your
brown sugars?
tongue.
Damn.
Yeah, just
On the tongue.
all over the tongue.
Wow.
Bourbon barrel aging rounds out the flavor with notes of oak, vanilla, and bourbon.
Aye.
Pairs
Ooh.
well with crisp autumn weather, crunchy fallen leaves, and the knowledge that your kids will be asleep soon, as so you can raid their Halloween candy bags.
I like that.
Fuck them kids.
I like the sound effects that came with that reading.
Jen, we
welcome.
pass you some beer, right?
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Oh no, he already gave me his rating. I got it.
I saw Chen when he drank it. Like he was like, oh yeah.
I'm not gonna
This
lie.
is actually
I'm gonna need a second pour.
All right, all right,
Okay,
all right.
October came early.
Yeah, I'm gonna need
I
another
love it.
All right.
Yo, this is actually really good for a pumpkin beer.
one.
It is.
This is like, you know how we were talking about
This
trying
is
to
a,
drink
a
pumpkin
tough
beers.
call for me, bro, because this is really, I think last week's beer pumpkin ale had a lot.
Last week we didn't
Dude.
have.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a little bit more.
It had a
Top
it
it
had
off,
a
top it
really
off.
good taste
welcome.
to it, and I feel like this one also has a really good taste to it. So they are very close to one another.
Okay, what was the last one that you had?
The last one we had last week was by the same company that makes Kentucky Bourbon
Oh
Barrel
yeah,
Ale,
that's right.
Okay, hold up. Let me write this down.
and the beer itself was
Or
called,
just watch this
Watch the
podcast.
episode. Watch
just
the
watch the
episode.
episode.
I'm gonna watch it. Don't
It's
worry.
called
about
the
it.
Kentucky Pumpkin Barrel Ale,
Okay.
and it is by the same brewing company as Kentucky Bourbon Barrel Ale.
Oh, look that. I'm a poet.
Now, as far as the rating I gave that beer last week, just so you guys know, that Pumpkin Barrel Ale I gave a 4.75.
Wow.
Yeah, he did. I went
So-
lower because he was drunk. Chen just said he was
He's like,
drunk.
he was feeling it.
No wonder the score
I don't
gets
know if
higher.
I was feeling it then or if I was feeling it after the Buffalo Trace we had after that.
The Buffalo Trace was lovely.
You like that
Yeah.
one better?
Okay.
Damn.
This is way better
Yeah.
for me too.
Yeah, this is definitely way better.
Wow. You weren't
I
here
like-
last
I love it. He wasn't even
You
here,
were-
and he said like this was way better. Hey, you know what? I agree with him. Not gonna fight him.
Spirit.
Lowercase Carlos knows what's up.
You gotta call him Little Carlos.
Nah, lowercase. I like that. That lowercase.
Hey
sounds better.
yo.
Like little Carlos
He's tiny.
sounds
though.
more demeaning. Lowercase Carlos just means
I mean,
like
I'm not
someone
into
else
that,
is
yo.
uppercase.
Like lowercase
That's it.
is it makes sense.
But he is little though.
So is the other one.
That one's Junior.
Let's not talk about this. Ah!
Hey.
All right, so everyone had a little sip of
Yo.
this.
Oh,
So just because you asked for a second of this, what is your rating on this, Daniela?
I'm gonna say 4.75.
Ooh.
Not a 5 because I'm sure I will in the future find one that's like a 5. But I
Okay.
love the smell. Let's start off with
Mm,
that. Love the
mhm.
smell. Normally I'm not.
But this is
one-
where you're gonna grade everything by now.
Yes. Yes. This
Ah.
is like superior for me. I love the smell. The taste is smooth for me personally. But also like you can actually taste the pumpkin. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like I think of pumpkin pie when I
Yeah.
drink this.
Mm.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. So
Yeah,
lowercase Carlos.
Yeah. It kills me every time. Yeah, at work, they're gonna be like lowercase.
I'm just gonna call you Carlos. I'm not gonna be that.
Yo, I would laugh. There. I would die honestly.
I wouldn't. I'll just look at you and I'll give you a little like, you know what I'm saying in my head.
So I would
Break.
definitely give this like a 4.25.
Okay,
Only because
okay.
like it's definitely a good beer. I like it. I've never had a beer that tastes other than like this doesn't taste like beer. If that makes sense, right? Because it definitely has like a pumpkin feel, and most beers
And
don't have
this is
that.
a very strong beer. Like let me tell you.
Oh,
Like
okay.
this is a high
Remember-
APV. This
guys,
will smack you in the
remember
face.
this shit has
Harder
10%.
than anything else. Yeah.
I can tell you that other beers that I've had that have been this high,
Yeah.
I don't make it past bottle 3.
Oh.
So-
Right,
So
better.
surprisingly,
you
yes, for a
two-
second, I was like, good luck.
That's even
For-
better.
For you
get
two,
drunk
I
with
would
tea.
proceed with caution because you're starting to explore your beer palate.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
But it's nice because it's like I said, it doesn't really taste like beer, right? I mean, of course it's beer, but it also has like a very strong hint of pumpkin, which is nice, right? It gives it a different kind of taste, especially since October's coming around. If you're really into like the spooky season, like definitely a nice beer to pair up. Watching like those like Hocus Pocus, those Disney channels.
Oh,
Ooh,
yes.
yes. Halloween Town.
Yes.
Part 2, I heard, is coming out.
Yeah,
Yes.
It comes out September
Comes
29,
out-
I
Yes,
think.
I'm
Something
ready
like
for
that.
this
Yes.
shit.
I'm excited.
So
So-
now I know what beer I'm gonna buy for that movie.
Exactly. This beer, this is a good beer that I would pair it up with that and any other like October kind of treats or anything that you would have. Like even with popcorn, I would have this. Just because I feel like it's such a simple, it's a smooth beer. Yeah, I probably, you know what? I'm gonna put it to 4.5 actually.
Ooh.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
bumped
I'm
it.
gonna
Alright.
jump it because I put myself in that. I
bumped
put
it.
myself in that
convinced
scenario,
himself.
and I'm like, man, I can see myself enjoying this, watching scary movies, and like, yeah. Have you guys seen the new Winnie the Pooh
Yes.
scary movie?
What?
Wait.
That's a
You know, they
thing?
dropped the new trailer.
Scary movies you watching, bro?
They dropped the new
Winnie the
trailer
Pooh?
today.
Yo, your boy loves like straight up like slasher and horror flicks. I love it. Like Winnie the Pooh scary movie.
Winnie
Wait,
the
wait,
Pooh?
what?
What the hell is he gonna? He's gonna stab you with honey? What the hell's going on?
You don't know. Yo, this is like this guy, Christopher Robin scarred this guy. Like,
They
you didn't see
redid the whole
trailer.
like thing. Like, yo, that'd be a great like
That sounds like psychological threat.
away
It-
from
it-
Disney. Someone like made like some like horror
Literally.
flick about like someone just going mentally
Like-
crazy. These characters just pop up.
You know, I
Sometimes,
remember
like
a time.
Five Nights in Freddy. Five Nights.
Like, I remember
Wait,
a
what
time
the
when
fuck?
someone
Five
left my
Nights in-
life and I went
don't
pretty
know.
bad, and that's literally what it like. It literally looks like human beings, like
We
really
should
like
talk about making a horror flick. No.
a beer. What beer would go well with that?
Yo sabía,
Well,
yo
let's
sabía-
see.
Yo sabía que tú estabas tostadito.
Oh man, you can tell when I'm like smiling a lot.
No,
Honestly.
there's only
Yeah.
there's only one beer
Solito.
for this, and that's
Yeah.
Halloween. That's it.
honestly, yeah.
I don't know, man. What are you gonna rate this, Har? What do you think?
I'm gonna give this
Okay, drum roll.
a drum roll. It's gonna get a 4.75 from me.
Yeah. High five.
I'm gonna give it.
4.7 from me. Like it's this. So we had this conversation about pumpkin beers.
Yes.
I normally will not drink. Well, I will drink pumpkin beers.
But just
It's
not
just not
five of them
multiple.
in a row.
Exactly. Like I
Uh-huh.
would normally when I'm drinking anything. I'm just like, yeah, I'm just
It's
gonna keep drinking.
gonna
them.
reach a point where you're just no longer
You're
gonna
just too sugary.
taste the
too
difference
much.
between A, B, or C.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This has
Yeah.
that just that bourbon barrel age. Like you can taste it.
Yeah.
Like it's like yes, it gives me a little extra
But you
flavor, a little
still-
kick in the back of the like my tongue, and I still get that pumpkin. And like and it's like it's not just like oh pumpkin and sugar, which some other beers give, which that make me not want to drink it. It's like oh ugh.
I wish the description told you how long they had it in a bourbon barrel because I'm actually very impressed with how much of the bourbon barrel you get.
To
But I
get
can
10%,
still
they
s-
definitely had it there for a little bit.
I can still get so much of that pumpkin flavor,
Mm-hmm.
which is what
That's
makes
so
it all the
now
better.
since you said that because you just start getting what's your rating?
I'm gonna give it a 4.75 as well because I feel like there's
I like
there's so many beers out there to taste that I can't just tell it a straight up 5
Mhm.
like we did with Polyjuice. Polyjuice
Ooh,
was like
Polyjuice.
Superior.
Polyjuice. We immediately were like 5.
Damn, that
Hold on,
shit
hold
got-
on. Let me write it down.
That is
What's
a
the
rare
episode?
one. If it
If-
should be coming around soon, no?
I hope they bring it back. So
Okay.
write
I
it
will-
They
down.
don't exist anymore.
I would
They
just get
don't.
it for you just
we,
to have
we
it on the
literally
side.
bought the last 4 cans.
And this is
No
a
way.
brewery literally
Damn.
down the block.
The brewery's right there
Are
down.
you serious?
Yeah.
Yes.
The brewery is off of it's in
120.
It's in West Kendall.
People who
So-
don't know, we live down.
We live in
deep
South
down
Florida.
south.
Yeah.
Like deep down south, South Florida.
All right. So it is off of 100. And for those of you who are local and are listening, it is off of 120th Street,
St. Marie.
Southwest, and about 142nd Ave.
Spanish Marie.
And it's called
Ooh,
Spanish Mary.
Sorry, Spanish Marie.
Spanish Mary Brewing Co.
Mary.
Oh, that's the one
Marie.
I told you
Coño.
about. Yeah,
You didn't
it's
tell me
literally
about
right, literally right across the street.
Yeah.
basically.
I've seen it.
But another one that you can taste from them that
Mm-hmm.
also has a great taste to it that they currently still have, because it is
Okay.
on their website, is, let me make sure that this is the right
So
notes.
why don't they have polyjuice?
It was a seasonal.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
a whole-
it's
yeah.
seasonal. It's just seasonal. It's just it takes
Okay.
time to make. They have to do certain things.
It's good
They
to
can't
know.
keep it around all around.
Okay.
That's the
so that's
fun.
a straight up 5.
Yep.
Yeah.
That
Yep.
one right off the
Yep.
bat from we tasted it, we gave it a straight
Yep.
5.
Yep.
Okay. No questions asked. Got
Yeah.
you.
The one that we were telling you about just now is called the Ecto Cooler. That one is still available. That one has a
Ecto
7%.
Cooler wasn't bad.
Ecto cooler.
Don't be afraid as they pour it into the cup because it is green.
Yes.
Okay.
It looks very funny when they pour it.
It looks very unique as you get the cup served to you. But I can tell you that the flavor to the beer is awesome.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Definitely gonna pass by.
And anyone else out there? Look, Florida. There's a lot of places for you.
South Florida.
South Florida?
South Florida.
Has
I
a lot of
didn't-
places for you.
Honestly, I didn't realize that South Florida was big on beer.
Oh.
Completely honest. I'm being completely honest. I
Everyone
had
thinks
no
that
idea.
we're just
until
about the beach and the
that
clubs.
person
And it's
right
like, yo,
there-
beach and clubs are great.
And
but
Florida man, don't forget Florida man.
Until that person right there in front of us told me to start making this podcast, I didn't think that there were that many breweries in Miami.
You learn
alright.
something new every day.
And then every
I know
damn
there was
week I
a
was
shit
like,
ton. I
bro,
just
there's,
didn't care and just wanted to drink
there's
a beer.
another brewery right down the street. Let me go check that one out. Oh, there's another brewery down the street the other way. Let me go check that one out.
Gotta check the one I'm telling you about.
Oh, we gotta go check out the one.
First
you're
of all,
talking
I didn't even know Funky
Constantly,
Buddha
mother-
was Florida.
Yeah.
Like I didn't
Yeah.
know it was part of it was.
I think they say it like whenever you buy their can, it says a Floridian beer. I think it's
no
like
idea.
Florida beers?
Florida beers.
Yo, we got some
There's-
pride in some beer, and I gotta give them
it's
props.
not just here in Miami.
Okay.
There's great beers from all around Florida.
We gotta go to
Uh,
Naples.
There's
There's one I want to go from Naples. That Naples got some
Tampa.
some
Tampa's got
Tampa
some,
también.
That
Tampa's
sounds
got
like a
some good
trip.
shit.
I'm just saying, close by. Naples is just like a weekend trip,
Yeah.
2-day trip. We can go. There are some breweries out there. There are some podcasts out there about one that I'm thinking in my head for the future. Not gonna say,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
you
yeah.
know,
Ooh, future project.
I would
but
definitely
Babo,
want
just to go try it out.
I definitely want to go to Tampa. I definitely want to check out.
I definitely
Cigar.
go to Tampa.
I want
Tampa.
to check out Cigar City in person.
Hmm I definitely would too.
And then right down the street is the other one called what?
Wait, Cigar City.
Copperhead, Cupper. I'm now I'm
No.
not remembering their name. I see the logo and I know immediately off the top of my head.
I was like copper toad. I was like, no. I was like, no. I'm
I'm
not trying to
looking-
put like little baby lotion.
I'm trying to look it up here as we speak to
It's
see
like, holy crap.
what the heck comes up. Is this the one? Is this the one?
See, that's what I was thinking in my head. I see it from the corner of my eye, and that's what I was thinking.
I know
But I don't think that's it, though.
if Chris Kennedy would be listening in, he would immediately auto-correct me.
Yeah, sometimes
But he's chilling.
I'm a drinker, not a
He's
fact
relaxed.
checker.
Exactly. There we go. Found it. It's called Copper Tail.
Oh,
Copper Tail
yes,
Brewing
yes.
Co. in Tampa.
Coppertail. Okay.
Famously known for making the beer called Unholy.
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 And like,
I've
what you
heard
said? I was
of
like,
that one.
unholy.
You recommended that one to
So
me,
it's
Francisco.
a future one we're gonna
Yes.
have on this show.
It is a
Okay.
future
Just so y'all know.
brewery to taste.
But you've tried it before, right?
I have definitely tried Unholy.
Yeah,
I
I've had it before too.
Okay.
I
Alright.
love Unholy.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's pretty good.
It's a really good triple Belgian style beer.
Cool.
All right. So, great show.
Great show.
What?
I don't
It's
got
good?
any beer recipe, any
That's
barbecue
it. That
recipes to recommend, bro. You guys think of anything comes off top of
Nah,
your head?
nah,
you put
nah,
on,
nah.
bro?
I'm
I already
good. I'm
told
good.
you.
Look, this
Other
show
than-
we
other
try
than
to
what
have a
dish?
barbecue. We try it's not always about a barbecue.
Other than what
We
dish
had
to,
a
like,
great
pair
thing
this up
because
with,
sometimes we had this track lighting. I want this motherfucker.
Mhm.
I'll send you guys a link.
thing.
I'll send you guys a link.
Mhm.
Your boy needs that.
This is about to go on a trip with me this weekend.
Yeah.
Oh.
Someone's going to the
Nice.
Caribbean future show.
Caribbean.
Caribbean,
Oh, we didn't have a
Okay.
Caribbean one.
Where are you going?
the island.
The island for him.
What's the island?
Well, you don't know Porata?
no,
No?
I don't.
I
don't
am
know.
born and raised in this land right here. I am
Uh-huh.
straight up
boy.
America.
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 But where that blood come from?
That blood come from Cuba.
Oh.
So-
The motherland.
So we won't be on next week,
Uh,
unfortunately, because my boy will be out in Cuba.
In
I'm gonna be in
Cuba.
Casa Carajo,
Take a little break.
with
The
no
island.
power for portions of the trip.
A la fregada.
So
I'll
I'll
A
be
la fregada.
in a what they call a chaquito.
El Chaquito.
Yeah, el Chaquito.
I'm
Sabe
learning-
el Chaquito. The
I'm
The
learning
puddle.
Cuban
island, I
talk.
love
The
that.
puddle. All right, because that pool got no pump.
Okay.
That's a puddle. All right. And some mosquito repellent. Instead of suntan lotion, it's a puddle with mosquito repellent. Yeah. And in case the power goes out, I got this little thing.
Mhm.
Okay, there you go.
That's
No
the conversation.
Hanging
No
on the
wonder
window.
I even said it. I was like, hey, look, we could talk about it the next show after when you
hanging
comes
on
back.
the window,
did it work?
charges through the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you just have
Yeah,
the
hold
light
us
strip
to
at
it.
night.
Yeah,
No
hold us to
wonder.
it.
No wonder he showcased it today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was a little accessory for this upcoming trip. I have already tested it.
All
Before,
right. Are
so
you
I know it
excited?
works. Sure.
Él es un cubanito con
Es-
suerte.
Con
That's
suerte.
exactly what yeah, that's exactly what my wife calls me.
Do they call you
Yeah.
people? Do they use people a lot there or
What?
people?
People. Oye, people.
No.
Oye,
En
No.
español, ¿qué
No.
es de people?
No, no,
¿Qué?
no,
No,
That's
no
like the
people.
English.
No.
No.
Yeah.
I
You know, we have our slang because we have all our different
Okay, I'm
Spanishes.
sorry.
we
talk
we
differently.
all have our different slangs.
But
That's
when you're
right.
talking like
But
it's the
people
same
is
way if I go to
Cuban.
your way.
People is Cuban from
Yeah,
like the
people-
early
No.
90s.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry.
I feel
People,
like
pero-
I'm gonna wait for someone
Yo,
else
if I
up
go to
there.
Mexico and start speaking Dominican, they're gonna be
No,
like,
no,
"What
no.
the fuck?"
She called me Juanito con suerte up there, so I'm waiting for her to tell me what is the current slang that they use today to say "Oye, papo," or
Papo is
"Oye,
one.
hacer."
I said it. Yeah.
You know what they
Or-
say? Outdoors brews and barbecues.
That's what they say. That's what they should say. And I will
Exactly.
be hopefully doing mini episodes on the go that I'm gonna merge as Outdoors Brews and Barbecue as I
Okay.
survive my way through this 7-day journey.
Awesome.
All right.
All
Well,
right.
I'm happy for you.
I don't know about that.
I'm very happy for you.
Hey,
all right.
what's that little restaurant that I should go check out?
Oh
okay.
yeah,
Oh,
they're,
the
they're,
plug.
like we know you have a great spot. We
I
all
have-
should
you
you
go
have
to.
a specific spot.
I do. So for those that
If
don't
you're
know,
in Florida, if you're in Miami,
if you're in Kendall,
well, in Miami,
In
some people
Miami.
don't know what
Miami,
Kendall means.
in Miami, in Kendall, my parents have a restaurant in Kendall called Las Cazuelas and Encuentro. It's
Uh-oh.
Mexican and Italian, so
I've
it's
gone
a good
there.
fusion.
Look at that crazy
Mexican
If you're in
fusion.
the
I want
Homestead
that.
area, don't worry about it because we have one called Mexican Pizza. Okay.
Oh,
You
shit.
want
So you
more
got two
information?
locations.
Yeah, we got two
Two
locations. You're
locations.
Hold on, where are we
expanding.
going
Dog,
though?
so which one am I going to go check out first?
Well, if you're close by in Kendall, Las Cazuelas, look it up, or El Encuentro, they're in the same place.
Okay.
We're there. If you're in the Homestead area, Mexican Pizza.
Mexican
If you have any
pizza.
questions, let me know. My Instagram is in the podcast if you watch it on YouTube.
I put it incorrectly on purpose.
If not,
But if you have
guys,
any questions, let me know.
reach out to us on the podcast channel.
Yes,
and I'll
100%.
definitely
If you
get a hold
want
of her.
authentic Mexican or authentic Italian, let me know. We're Napolitano style.
I was at the put. I'm like, okay.
Napolitano in
Hey.
Italian. Mexican,
Boys
we're
been
more
all over
poblano
Italy. Let's
style.
go.
Yeah, let's do it. So just let me know, okay, guys?
And then you
Alright.
guys got tequilas at that location?
100%. But shh,
Okay.
on the low, okay?
On the low.
Why in the low? Yo, this is a drinking podcast.
Guys,
This.
Guys,
There better be drinks.
liquor licenses are really expensive. So
Oh wait, there's no liquor.
There's no liquor at
no
these
liquor,
restaurants.
no liquor.
Yo,
just
fire
beer
Crocs
and wine. Okay,
with
guys?
one piece. Let's go.
Margaritas though, we got good margaritas.
Luffy
we got
out here.
maracuya margaritas. Okay?
Luffy, let's go.
All right, just let me
Alright.
know, guys. Okay,
Well,
awesome.
Thank you
you.
for having us.
for sure, man.
Love
Sure.
having y'all.
It was
All right,
definitely
guys.
fun.
Until the next episode, that
I
is
love
it
it.
for
Oh,
Outdoors Brews
I love
and
Las
Barbecue.
Cazuelas. Thank you, thank you.
Oh, we got some
Number
comments
one
on
Number one
fan.
Yeah.
Oh,
Look at that. Look at that. You already got
Like that.
fans.
If you guys
Look
could
at
see
that.
me,
You're
I'm
the
blushing.
face.
I'm
Like, come on.
blushing.
Look at that. Look at that.
Caramba.
Who didn't want that face? Let's
Sure.
go.
I still got stuff left in this bottle. You got to finish.
Yeah,
Damn, number
Yeah.
one restaurant.
There you go.
Yeah. Thank you,
Termino.
guys.
All right.
Thank
That's
you,
it for
guys.
Outdoors Brews and Barbecue for today's episode, guys. Until next time. Thanks
Love
for
y'all.
Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.
And Twitch.
and
Mm.
Twitch.
Twitch
And
YouTube.
for sure, YouTube. If you guys want to recap any of the episodes or watch any of our stupidity, you can recap any
Always
of the
stupidity
episodes.
with me.
on- You're right, especially the butt naked bear chase.
That's gonna happen one day. Trust me.
I want to
We'll
tune
have
in for
video of
that.
that shit.
All right, guys. Until the next episode,
Love y'all.
checking out.
Peace.